God's reefs, trumping to lots of us, trumping to lots of
Look to the sky, what is it that we see? Our glorious mascots of our legend stream. Straight from the heavens, our metallic master. Straight into our hearts, the start beating.
All right, we're done beating around the bush. We're just gonna get into it. All right. I cannot use this now. Oh, this is where my skills are gonna be. This is where my skills are gonna be. And it's gonna be glorious. Oh, God, how amazing it feels to be back.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool.
It is.
Oh yeah, work it, baby.
That's a sexy robot.
Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations.
They're amazing.
You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Right. Sorry.
Really
Originally,
geeking out.
Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test?
Yep.
But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Listen.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey! Hey!
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade.
It's
Or
true.
maybe a crazy person.
It's true.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley. So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey!
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
You just woken up, so you must be feeling pretty hazy. If you're confused about anything, you can check the tips. Bet you'll find that some info there that'll be relevant to your situation. Treat them as your basic textbook for surviving on Mira. What the heck? Why is my mic so weird right now? Huh. Whoa, whoa. Yes, save.
Hey!
Fine.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
None of them take any Lynn's shit.
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Absolutely.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
We're in the cool kids club. We're cool
Now
now.
then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Wilma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
We shall.
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Fuck yeah. We're gonna install the hell out of that probe. Alright. Ugh, why? Just let me customize already.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Is it still not gonna let me shop? I've gotta check. Okay. I don't remember there being little islands out there. Find self. Nice. I can shop now. Ooh, she's got the dual guns. I can equip her with some good shit. Nice. Okay. High resistance. Wow. I should see what I have already first. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Hey. Yes? Hey.
Okay.
You won't stop us. Let's see what you've
Firing
got.
from on high.
You try
I'm
to slide
fire. Yes! Hit him again for me! Right there!
Extreme edge.
West!
Shadow strike. Soldier freaking out. Topple them with gunfire. Hop to the first shot. Target exile.
Fire carnival!
Split edge. You worked. Close it and seal the deal. Soul hammer. Pump them with shadow before they get up.
Wild down!
Side flash. They never stood a chance. We got him. Let's move. Hop to the first shot. Make
I've
it
got
count.
the cover
Shadow
fire.
strike. Split edge. You worked. Close in and seal the deal. Flinger. Suck ice. Move in and do some damage.
Wild down!
Use an aura. Split and control of the battle. They never stood a chance. We got him. Let's move.
Okay. This is amazing as it's ever been. And even better, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
Take this! Shadow strike!
Fire carnival!
Soul hammer! Slide up to the ladder before they get up! Side
Wild
flash!
Wild
Early
down!
bird! Now, melee attacks!
Never
stop getting stronger.
Even my cooking got better.
Maybe I can take on a level 7 one of these. Let's find out.
All right, let's do it.
Locked and loaded.
Split edge!
Fire carnival!
Slide ice! Move in and do some damage. Roll armor! Take this!
Got wild
Now
down!
follow up side melee attack. Recuperate! My aura's gone. I'm off balance. Follow suit. Okay, this should tide me over. Upper hand. Slide. Flinger.
Wild
The guns can still reach them. Finish the job. What? Heck? Shadow strike. Roll armor.
Wild down! Pendant down! Grenade! Weaken him and lay in!
Split edge. Slide attack. Move in and do some damage. They're tough.
Whoa!
Catch me up.
Wild smash!
Split edge. You upper hand. Never stood a chance. Nice work.
Nice. He took out all these monkeys. I'm not sure I want to face him yet.
What the hell happened here?
You know, it's that big giant asshole right there.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. Whoa there, Rookie. We're talking about a
Let me
tyrant
kill it.
here. Do you even understand what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all. As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Did I do enough grinding or not? We're about to find out. That's right, I can level up my arts. Okay.
They've seen us. I'll take another shot. I'm back in the cover fire.
Shadow strike!
Not
Down.
bad.
It worked! Close it in now!
Seal the
My
deal.
turn!
Flame, look.
Not balance! Roll armor!
Well, spin.
It staggered you!
Split egg.
It worked! Close it and seal the deal! Shadow strike! Not balance! Slide! Flick 'em. Stuck nice! Move in and do some damage! Upper hand! Take this!
Well,
Early bird!
roll
Stuck
armor.
nice! Move in and do some damage! This! Slide!
Flame, close it and seal the deal.
My turn! They're freaking out! Tough little gunfight! Upper hand! Side slash!
Hit it again for you.
That's right.
We are awesome.
It's true.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it.
That's bullshit.
The hardest
It's
part
actually
was
really
calculating the
complicated.
ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Yo, what's up, Bearcat girl? How you doing? Chicken Nugget Dreamland. You're always living in that Chicken Nugget Dreamland. Oh, just digging into one of my favorite games ever. This is a remake of a Wii U game that came out 10 years ago, and this remake just came out today. This is easily one of the best experiences I've ever had in video games. I am freaking excited.
Bearcat Girl just found 100 bits in their attic. It's a chicken nugget fantasy. Chicken Nugget Streamland woo-oo.
Woo-ah-oo. Oh, let's see here. Just how much do I appreciate? How much do I appreciate Bearcat Girl's support? Enough to give her a free Chicken Nugget Dreamland. How about that? Just for you.
Chicken nugget dreamland, whoa. It's a chicken nugget fantasy. Chicken nugget dreamland, whoa. If you're into nuggets, it's where you wanna be. Chicken nugget dreamland, whoa. Infinite flavors.
9,900 bits off.
Chicken nugget dreamland,
One night only, only one time only.
you can get a million piece box. A chicken nugget has magical power. Put it into your pocket.
So I've heard.
And eat it whenever you want. So delicious and conveniently shaped. Full of nutrition. A rainbow in nugget form. Chicken nugget technology shows us the future of dining.
Interesting.
Got no sharp edges. And
Whenever you want.
utensils are needed.
Just put them in your pocket. That's blending with the background music pretty well, actually.
Don't stop loving on the nuggets, nuggets. So good that you wanna hug it, hug it. Don't stop loving on the nuggets, nuggets. And living the dream. Don't stop loving on the nuggets, nuggets. So good that you wanna hug it, hug it. Don't stop
Oh, nice. Okay.
and living the
You got a million piece box.
get a million piece box.
Nice work.
It's a good disco mix. It's a one time only. One time only. That was a hot discount. How's your night going?
I think we can handle this. You ready for anything? They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike.
Fire carnival!
My pleasure.
Go hammer! Pump them with lead before they get out! Lay down some cover fire! Switch A!
Ow. Leave Lynn alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Trash talk! Leave this to me!
So nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow run. Eat this!
Come on, cut his tail off.
Take it down!
There we go.
Weaken him and lay it!
Shadow strike.
Plant flow!
I owe you one.
Plant
Upper hand.
Top of him! Close in!
It feels
great to push myself like that.
Neutralize.
Hung out at a bar and your team beat stupid Mizzou, so you were happy? Hell yeah. You don't happen to know if Gonzaga won tonight, do you? I was busy at my son's concert and I forgot to actually check. I am kind of curious if they won. Seems those strange radio waves are coming from alien debris on a cliffside beach. It's not showing me anything here. Oh, word, I appreciate that. They are my home team. Currently, I am, let's say, within 15 miles of their campus. Woohoo! I like that. Thank you. Thank you for the sports updates, even though Anti-Snowman isn't here. Yeah, I do want to watch more games. I'm glad your team won. Alien wreckage. Well, where is it at? I can't wait to get my giant robot. Bearcat Girl, in this game, eventually you get giant robots and you can fly up to that big cliff there in the distance, that big landmass sticking way up in the sky. You can fly to that and just live out your ultimate flying around in Transformer fantasy. Where the hell? Cliffside Beach. This looks like it's outside of the range. Oh, okay, well, how about... See, this is so much different than it was on the Wii U. Normally you had to, like, navigate this on the gamepad. It does just feel different. I see. On Cliffside Beach. That's where I am. That's where I am, though. Where is this debris? Yeah, if it's up there, I'm certainly not getting to it. We're on a wild goose chase. Oh god. missing here. It feels like. Ooh. Thundering and lightninging all of a sudden. Yeah, those guys aren't good. Whoa, hi. That's not creepy at all.
I think we can handle them.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Have a little break. Fire carnival!
Upper hand.
He's just like not even trying to attack.
Flame grenade! Roll armor! Got it! Now follow up with the melee strike! Split egg! Fire carnival!
Upper hand.
God, I missed this soundtrack.
Upper hand.
Split egg!
I think it's trying to target my teammates. And they're like way far away or something.
Fire carnival! Split egg! You won! Close in and seal the deal!
Soul ham. Upper hand.
Flame grenade! Roll armor! Recuperate! My aura's primed! Follow suit!
Upper hand.
Fire carnival! Split egg! You won! Close in and seal the deal! Flame grenade!
Upper hand.
Split egg!
Oh no.
Sliding slinger.
The hard work paying off.
We got the sack. Whoa, these guys are scary. Oh, just a level 81 monkey. No big deal. We want to stay far away from that asshole. I really don't understand where it's trying to lead me. Oh well, let's go back to base.
This is back.
Oh, that's fine.
Engaging. Lay down some fire. Woo! I am heated up. I won't miss this shot. Sliding. Slide
Move in and keep
Watch
the
me
rhythm
lay
going.
into it.
Shadow strike.
Wild
Recuperate.
dance.
Side slash. Upper hand.
Flame grenade.
Shadow
Shot.
Move in and do some damage. Another dawn to dusk work day.
Nice.
Sounds like fun to me.
Finding the fun in anything is the key to success.
Thanks, Elma. I'll take that to heart.
We have to take them on. Start with melee.
Watch me lay
Shadow
into it.
strike.
Split egg. Stop him. Leave this to me.
Before they get out.
Hit him again for me.
Side slash.
Need
I
to
should
fall
heal
back
up
into
first.
cover.
Scream egg. Follow up with the melee strike.
Watch me lay into it. Wild egg.
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage. We did it.
Let's keep it up.
Sweet. We should probably class up here. Gotcha. Aha. Okay, so that's just for me. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Locked and loaded.
Engaging.
I've
Lay
got
down some
your cover
fire.
Backslash.
Thermal payload.
Move in and do some damage.
Watch me
stand a chance.
Let's keep it up.
You won't stop us. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee as a little break. Flying slinger. Side slash.
Wow!
Back slash. You won't. Upper hand. Seal the deal. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage. We have to take them on. Start with melee. Back slash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Early burn. Stream edge. Side slash. Early bird. Now, melee attacks. Another dawn to dusk workday? Sounds like fun to me.
You must be hungry. Want me to whip something up?
All right, let's do it. Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I've got your
Fly
fire.
Flinger. Shadow strike.
Wow!
Side slash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Early burn.
Crack chop.
Sliding flinger.
Got it.
Now follow up the melee strike.
Watch me lay in.
Stream edge.
Wow!
Take
Bandit death.
upper hand.
Lay in.
Shadow strike.
Fire carnival.
Side slash. This is wearing me down.
Crack chop.
I'm not gonna make it. I have to gain strength from experience. That's true on any point.
Okay. So. I could have sworn, maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah, we're gonna mess with those later. Oh, why don't you just fuck off, molten chopper.
You won't stop us. Let's see what you're engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Wild down.
Side slash.
Wild snake. Pendant death. Slide.
Flinger.
Lay in.
Early burn. Nice force.
Flame flow.
Appreciated.
Back slash.
I staggered you. I should heal up first. Shadow strike. Sliding slinger. Now, melee attacks.
Stop it!
Side slash.
Side slash! Woo! Yes!
Heat it up.
Hit him again for me! What?
Don't be so pushy. Burn. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike. That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. They never destroyed. Move in and nice work.
Keep the rhythm going. Not DS. This was originally on the Wii U. You know, the bastard stepchild of Nintendo systems. The one that came after the Wii that, you know, me and a dozen other people had. Well, this game was stuck on that system for 10 years. And anytime I try talking to people about this game, they'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? What is a Wii U? You mean a Wii? No, I mean a Wii U.
Great!
Now, this is basically Japan's best take on a Western-styled RPG, just with the amount of freedom you have in it. Most JRPGs are like a very linear narrative, as opposed to like Western RPGs like Skyrim,
Commander Vandam.
stuff like that that's really open-ended.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do.
I know.
Anyway,
I'm new
I hear
here.
you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Just that badass, I guess.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
I bet if we'd make it back alive.
Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's
Their
top officer.
character models are so much better.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
Nope, I'm a silent protagonist.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right?
Lifehold rescue.
There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
And this is what I love. This is one of the ways the game kind
Let's
of
start with the Pathfinders.
tailors itself to how you want to play.
Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Yes, the basic story
Okay,
is
next up, Interceptors.
Earth was caught up in a war between
You
two
met
alien
Akalov and
races.
Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division.
Earth got destroyed, and we landed on a new
Interceptors
planet.
have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
Color theory, I couldn't help myself. I had to
Right
play
now,
at least
this
another
is
hour.
probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride
Couldn't help
shotgun for the
myself.
research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
How's it going, buddy?
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers.
Oh,
If
I'm
you
so
think of the
happy this is
Interceptors
out.
as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and
Ah,
obvious
shit, buddy, I'm
threats.
sorry to hear that.
They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
Is it work-related and such?
And you got your reclaimers.
Regardless,
These guys are in
I'm
charge
glad.
of finding the other pieces
I'm glad
of the White
tomorrow's
Whale.
Friday for you.
Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly,
Well,
but it's gotta be
shit.
done.
I hope next week's better, buddy.
Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable.
Did you ever?
Also, the search for the Lifehold.
Did you ever
That's
play this
mostly
on the Wii U?
Reclaimers.
I'm guessing that's a pretty
Next,
small chance that you'd say yes.
Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
I can already tell you to skip the Wii U version and just play this version.
Next? All right.
I can already say that.
Prospectors. Prospectors
So
do,
much
well, prospecting.
refined.
They poke around looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive.
Oh, you do
And
have this
sooner or
on
later,
Switch?
we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things
This
from
just came out
scratch.
today.
From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our
This is
ground gear and
Chronicles
Skell
X.
weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas.
Yeah, so this is
And
the one
even
that
assist with
was
testing new
originally on the
prototypes.
Wii U. And only on the Wii U
Finally,
until now.
the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with
This
John and
one's
Joe
far
Q
more
public.
open-ended. Like, this does
Any
not...
problems a civvy
The only
has,
similarity
they
this
come to
has to the other
mediators.
Xenoblades,
Fight with
really,
your neighbor, mediators.
is the battle
Lost
system
cat,
is somewhat
mediators.
similar, but they play entirely differently.
It's not a division for everyone. You need
the
to be a jack
story
of
is
all
set up
trades
entirely
and a
differently.
people person. Someone with my charming personality?
It's not connected
Probably
to the
not
other
best
three.
mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
And still play Chronicles. I still love Chronicles, but quite
All right,
honestly, I believe
so
this
I
is
think
my
that's
favorite.
all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about
This
it
is
too
always
much.
a tough choice.
Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress
It's
about this.
frowned upon.
All right,
Yeah,
you ready to choose?
The biggest differences between this and the other Chronicles games is just how open the exploration is. It's a giant open world with no loading screens. It's a technical fucking marvel that it existed on the Wii U to begin with. This the engine that Monolith Soft developed for this game is the reason Breath of the Wild was open world. They used this engine. But just playing it on the Switch right now too, it's a technical marvel again. And the craziest fucking thing I've heard about this so far is that on the Wii U, they had their double layer proprietary disc, and it barely fit this game. It was like 28 gigabytes, and like you could download data from the disc onto the Wii U's hard drive to make it to where it loads faster. And it would like take up 20 gigs of the Wii U. This version on the Switch is so fucking optimized. They got it down to 15 gigabytes while increasing all of the textures, increasing the frame rate, increasing the resolution. They're fucking wizards, man. They're fucking wizards. Okay? Like, it's insane to me how optimized they were able to make this. And Florida, the only difference is how open Scattered's Coom drawer is. Well, hello to you too, Florida.
Yeah, and?
Wow.
We're on pins and needles here.
All right. What group am I going to be a part of? And Warzone over here, years old, taking up 250 gigabytes for the game. I don't remember the exact like size comparisons, but the size of this open world, and I mean, size isn't everything, right? But it's ridiculously massive. Yeah, let's go with curators for now.
Then it's settled?
Boatwee? Bloatware? Yeah, okay.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
It's officially official.
I know you're gonna do great.
And of course, we chose the female protagonist because
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass
we'll be
tacks.
staring at their backside for 300 hours.
Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
So yeah, we're about
Of
to get
course.
back out into the world map here,
Let's
so I
move
can
out.
give you a
Roger
sense
that.
of the fucking scale of this game. It's unreal how big this fucking game is. You got finished Xenoblade now, buddy. Congrats. Becoming one of us grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal, the AM terminal, mission control, and more. Some services are still off limits at the moment, but I'll get back to you on those later. Ever wish you could zip straight back to a place you visited? Well, that's why we have fast travel. It allows you to instantly return to significant landmarks as well as frontier and nav sites that have been installed. Good night, Bearcat Girl. You're welcome for the nuggies. Congratulations on your first March Madness win. May they make it to the final game. Arms manufacturers, AM support us from the sidelines by developing new military weaponry gear, and by utilizing their services, we can support them too. Head over to the AM terminal and Armory Alley to learn more about working with AMs to make new gear. Missions compromise duties and requests received directly from the concerned parties are via mission control. They are divided into 4 categories and provide rewards and affinity when completed. Story missions. These missions can advance the game's main story. Affinity missions. These missions heavily feature your team members. You can accept them wherever you see the relevant icon. Normal missions. Mostly requests from NLA citizens or fellow Blades. You can accept them wherever you see the relevant icon. Basic missions. Simple tasks like defeating enemies or collecting items. You can accept up to 20 from mission control. Blade reports are a communication tool that residents of Mirror use to share information they come across. If you visit a segment for which you haven't completed the segment recon yet, you may receive a Blade report post. If you do, check your current position on the segment view of the map screen to confirm the segment recon objective and do your best to resolve it. So these are my Blade barracks, and oh my god. Here is my robot garage that will soon be full fucking robots. Oh, I can't wait to get my robots. It will take a while. Getting the robots is not something they just hand you in this game. You've got to fucking earn it, buddy.
Oh!
Hey, move. Yeah! 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 ZZ rabbits. Yeah! Yeah! Let's go ahead and just get all of these for right now. Yeah! Yeah!
Great!
What you got for me, Sadie?
Hey. Now what?
Sorry to bother you, I know you're terribly busy, but there's any way you might help with a rather urgent request. Promise won't take too much of your time. What do you want? Yeah, that's the very first person I asked to help me out. Okay. Deliver goods. Out into the world. I love how high you can jump. So unrealistic. So this is one of the games that you can actually, if you see anything, you can actually get to it. There's big, distant, gigantic platforms in the distance. Yep, you can go there. Big fucking mountains in the distance. Yep, you can go there.
You won't stop us. Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Slide. Flinger. Fire carnival. Shadow strike. Side slash. Back slash. Flame flow. I appreciate it. Early bird.
Fuck him up.
Dent in 'em. Move
Ow.
in and keep the rhythm going.
Oh, nice. I actually evaded that.
Move in and do some damage. Take this! Shadow strike. Woo! I'm heated up. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Upper hand. Slide. Flicker. Stop it! Fire carnival.
It's gonna hurt.
That put a dent in him. I'm staggered. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Wild dance. They're freaking out. Top of the top.
They're freaking out, man.
Wild spin.
It's so fucking crazy to me that this existed on the Wii U.
You won't stop us.
Locked and loaded.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike. I owe you one. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm
Get
going.
off that tail.
Right. I've been saving this one. Fire carnival. Stream edge. Side slash. Wild spin. Early bird. My orb's prime. Follow suit. Upper hand. Shadow strike. Wild dance. Top of them. Close in. Take this. Slide. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slash.
You got it. Stuck on a whole different planet.
I'll face you. We have to take early bird. Start with melee. Now it's my turn. Slide. Flinger. Side slash. Trash top. Down slash. Woo! Upper hand. Heat it up. Slide. You're freaking out. I'll take the gunfire. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Fire carnival. Scream edge. Bolt. Close in and seal the deal. Yeah. The hard work pays off.
Sweet.
They've seen us.
We have to take the shadow strike.
Survival pants.
I think we can handle it. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Break! Fire carnival! Slide! Flicker! Backslash! Wet! Victory edge! Fire! Flicker!
Side flash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Crash tuck!
I can't move.
Slide! Flicker!
Shadow strike.
Early bird! My aura's prime!
Upper hand.
This is really taking its
Side
toll.
flash ice. Move in and do some damage.
Ow.
Oh, this is not good. Stop it!
I died.
In a distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. Nobody's looking at the sky.
Okay, I know better now. Even though they're tiny, the level difference was just too strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I want a skill. That's a big man pajama. Okay, let's not fight these guys this time. We got this guy.
I'll take the first shot. Make them count.
Target
Turbo
inside.
Fight! Watch me lay into it. Fire carnival!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Side flash. I can't move.
Backslash!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Slide! Crash tuck!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Side flash.
Ow, what the fuck hit me? What the fuck just hit me? Son of a bitch. The fuck just hit me? The fuck just hit me? That shit got rowdy. Now that it's daytime, I might fare a little differently. Oh shit. We should probably stay away from level 81 guys for the time being. Probably. You gonna fuck me again?
All right, let's do it. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow
There you go.
strike.
Fire carnival!
Side flash. Slide. Image destroyed. Move in and strike. Take this.
And it's down! Weaken him and lay in! Wow!
Side flash. Shadow strike. Slide. Slinger. I can't move. Primer. Side flash. Touch me up. Sliding. Slinger. Now, melee attack. Take this. Move in and do some damage. Well, this is
What the hell?
not good.
I don't want it to end.
Oh my god. Why is that thing fighting us? I don't understand. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy.
It didn't have to be like this.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Shadow strike.
Fire! Wow!
Sliding. Slinger. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Take this.
My god, stay away from me, you bastard. Okay, it's way too close for comfort.
Upper hand. Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
Leave me alone.
Side slash.
Wild smash!
Yeah.
Trash talk!
Lots of dangerous stuff around here. Brought you some goods, buddy. Sweet.
I think we can handle this. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike. Fire carnival. Sliding slinger. Scream edge. Trash chuck. Side flex. Iron cricket. Side flex. Upper hand. Shadow strike. It worked. Close in and seal the deal. Hey, lay off. Slide. Slinger. Backslap. Early bird. Side fire carnival. Early bird. I won't run. Follow suit. Shadow strike. Almost done. But not at my adrenaline's rising. Now follow up green edge.
They're tough. It's great to push myself like that. It's true on any planet.
I'll take the first shot. Make him cover fire. Use an aura. Get control to battle. Fire. Strike. Side flash. Wild dance. Slide. Flicker. Close in. Take this.
Put a sense in 'em.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Scream out. Freaking out. I'll take it with gunfire. Lay down some cover fire. I won't miss this shot. You won't. Close in and seal the deal. Now, punch. Hey, lay off. Shadow strike. Take this. Something nice. Move in and do some damage.
Now we're stuck on a hole.
Upper hand. Slide. I should heal up first. Trash chuck. Leave this to me. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Shadow strike. Backslap. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage. Fire carnival. have to take them on. Start with melee. Shadow strike. Now follow up with a melee strike. Now, my back slash. Slide.
Leave this to me. Ready?
Side slash.
Sniper going. Fire carnival. Sorry, I can't seem to get fired up.
My adrenaline's rising. You're freaking out. Topple to the gunfight.
I'll take the
Shadow
down.
strike.
Fire! Get him
Yeah.
again for me.
We're on top of this now. Take this! Side slash. This is really taking its toll. It's up to you now.
Shit.
My adrenaline rises. It's time to attack. Get up and let's turn this thing around. Upper hand.
Fire carnival.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage. Take this! Slide harder! Scream edge! Now, melee attacks! Shadow strike!
Fire carnival.
Side slash! I'm in trouble! Heal me! I'll save you all as soon as I can! One more hit!
Okay, we barely escaped with our lives there.
We can do this if we put our minds together. Engaging! Lay down some fire for me! Shadow strike!
Fire carnival.
Side slash! Slide!
Trash chuck. Wow, smash. Fire.
Side slash! Shadow strike! This is really taking its toll. It's up to you now. Hit him hard for me.
Follow me.
Slide knife! Move in and do some damage. Suck pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. Upper hand.
Come on, heal me.
Shadow strike.
Really? Why aren't you healing me?
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
Trash chuck. Level up. I think with my cooking got better.
We got lucky there.
I'll take the first shot. Make 'em count. Target fire! Upper hand. Shadow strike.
And it's dead.
They never stood a
Taking
chance.
him right in.
We got him. Let's move.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hi. Guys shouldn't bug me. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, on that note, I need to get some sleep. Even though I don't want to. I need to. Oh. Peace out.
We spent so long in this crazy place. Rarely, if ever, have we been face to face. But it don't matter at the end of the day. Seems
I'm
like
just not a
lately
real gamer,
things
man.
just go that way. I hope the time spent here was worth your while. I hope that in the end, when we're all gray and seen
Came in
out,
too late to Florida.
the
I knew I
memories
wasn't
will
much
make,
longer for this world.
and
or
that they
whatever.
don't fade. We may be
Plot
countless
purposes,
miles
redeemer.
or connection stays, at least for tonight. Though we must now part ways.
It's your fault.
Take care, Florida's motherfucker.
No, this is a completely random and weird time for me
Happy
to
trails to window pane.
I just couldn't resist playing this a little bit more tonight.
See you around the bend, Marble Neck, King Swaggers, and Leviathan.
I couldn't
Tip my
resist.
hat to Boldazar, J. Sam and Gnome Bijardane, waving goodbye to soul days, white smoking whole hardware. So long, love about Sheriff Rocket, Kevin, amazing lead, bad gamer, adios to us, wolf,
Yeah, also when I'm playing this, when I'm more awake, I'll be better at like, you know, explaining things and talking a bit more about it. Just like zoning out there into it. That's gonna happen a lot because I'm gonna be playing this for a lot of hours. Yep. Be exploring Planet Mira with me. And you'll also be seeing some Mega Man, but that's also gonna still happen. And we also get a titty game. Thanks to you. Also your fault.
Next time, definitely not Jay. Joe Volger, and Flying Dutchman dies. And with that, our
Word on the street is I'm gonna have a second copy of this game. I'm probably gonna do a giveaway on stream for it somehow. Cooking up how exactly I'm gonna do that, but magically I ended up with a second copy of this game. Who knows how? It totally wasn't because I was impatient and couldn't wait for my game to ship from Canada. And I just went out and bought a copy today because I couldn't wait to play. That's totally not it.
Connected yet reached any common ground. That being said, meeting new partners is the most fun thing under the sun. But now that's all been said and done, I don't think I've forgotten anyone. Shit, well,
Nerd. I won't deny that.
There's 3 cats watching Top Gun. Let's include 3 cats watching Top Gun. If after 3 cats watching Top Gun, sure, why not 3 cats watching Top Gun? I guess 3 cats watching Top Gun. Let's include 3 cats watching Top Gun. If after 3 cats watching Top Gun, sure, why not 3 cats watching Top Gun? Maybe countless miles or even oceans apart, glued together by the controllers held close to our heart.
Every crack of that
From
word.
now, but the connection stays.
You're not wrong. Pretty soon here we're gonna get to be able to fly all over it and robot. Be even bigger nerds.
I guess there's 3 cats watching Top Gun. Let's include 3 cats watching Top Gun. If after 3 cats watching Top Gun, sure, why not 3 cats watching Top Gun?
Good night, Florida.